So yesterday I asked about ESA, E as in Edward, S as in Sarah, A as in Adam. I asked, what does it mean? And had a couple responses. One, emotional support animal, like it. Um, European Space Agency, like it, true. Um, but today I'm talking to you about ESA as I see it and as I believe um, is important for us to identify, recognize, and do something about it. Today I won't have any have a graph. May throw out a statistic here or there. Um, won't have a diagram because I'm speaking from what I see as a 50-year-old man living in the United States of America, where I have seen um, a lot of things over this 26 years or so that I've been here. ESA to me represents Endangered Species of America. Yep, Endangered Species of America. What am I talking about? Well, when a species is endangered, it is because it is in an environment, a habitat that does not allow it to reproduce itself. When a species is endangered, it's in a situation that does not allow it to reproduce itself. When a species is endangered, um, it is in a situation um, that places it at high risk of being killed. Um, and so, the endangered species of America. I believe the black demographic, the black population, is an endangered species in America. Let me explain. At 2.3 million Americans are in American prisons right now. The greatest majority of those are black men, many of whom are in for very, very small infractions, drug possession, marijuana especially. Um, Many are in for those crimes. When you're in that environment and you've been locked away for years, you are in an environment where you cannot reproduce. It's just not able. You're not able to because you're in an environment where there are other men, and you're just not going to be able to reproduce. Um, and therefore, that species is endangered by that itself. You think about the rate of black men being killed in our own community by other black men, and you realize that these men, even if they reproduced before they were killed, their kids are now being raised by a mom, a grandma, and often these kids end up in jail as well. So the rate of murder of black men by their fellow black men um, further endanger the species. These black men that commit the murder end up in jail and again in a habitat where they're not able to reproduce. Another factor that's endangering the black demographic is abortion. The number of black kids being aborted, babies being aborted each year is at an extremely high number. Don't know what that number is, but we all know it's extremely high. And this abortion was created, was made legal years ago as a mean by which to reduce the black population, and it exists still for that. So abortion rate, while the black man and woman were able to reproduce themselves, um, because of abortion, that reproduction did not come to full fruition, where this person can be, when this baby becomes a boy, girl, a man, who would in turn reproduce itself. So abortion is also endangering the species. Another thing that is endangering the species is police brutality on the black man. Police will tell you this, that when they approach a car, they pulled over, or they go to a house where they know the occupant is black, they have a heightened sense of fear. What came first, chicken or the egg? I don't know. But they have a heightened sense of fear. When you have a heightened sense of fear, what you tend to do is your defenses are up. When a police approaches a vehicle that's occupied by a black man, go to a house occupied by a black person, gets told that you're going somewhere where there's there are black people, if you go with a heightened sense of fear, and you're one that is carrying a weapon, a gun, you are going to be you're going to be inclined to be ready to pull that gun to shoot fast, because already you feel that you are in danger because of the people you're going to, the place or the people you're going to be associating with. So these things are among the things that are causing the black population to be an endangered species. We won't even talk about health concerns such as heart disease, etc. Okay, so the black population is an endangered species in America, hence the term ESA. And I would encourage everyone to take a look, to think about this, and realize we've got to start little by little chipping away at each of these things affecting the black population. We've got to figure out this issue on abortion, and you know the way that I feel about it. The reality is, if we don't give hope to pregnant mothers, they're gonna feel like I better abort this child. Okay, if we don't stop incarcerating men at a rate that is just really, in my mind, ridiculous, it's just going to continue on the path of endangering the species. And then this other thing I didn't talk about. There are a lot of black men that I've seen over the past 5-10 years that identify as being gay. Now, when you are gay, reproduction is absolutely impossible. Okay, and scientists may tell me, oh yeah, we can get a man to get pregnant. It's not the way that God created it. So that's the other thing, is there, when you're gay, you cannot reproduce. So all these factors that I mentioned, creating an endangered species in America, and that's it. That is the black population. So this is something I want to talk with you about today, and I certainly hope that you'll take heed and you will help this population to look within itself and see how we can recover from what has already happened, and how we can be better going forward.